and this ain't even my final form. It has been a while since I have done a Balatro seeded run, and I figured, why not pick up the cutest novelist seed for another go? Instead of Abandoned, we are doing it on Anaglyph deck, a standard 52 card run, but every boss you beat gives you a free double tag. And trust me, we will need every single double tag we can get our hands on in order to stack this bitch to the literal stratosphere. Now, because it's a custom seed, all of the jokers and booster packs from the old run are exactly the same. Shop orders are also mostly the same, though the order by which we use or hold tarot cards is going to affect that ever so slightly. And of course, our skips will lead to more negatives, better polychromes, and a lot more booster packs. I am going to breeze through most of the samey stuff from the old run and focus primarily on what is different, so feel free to follow along. As we get into the 4th Ante, our negative Chad returns to us, and Jolly becomes negative as well. This time around, we are being a lot more aggressive with farming money, something we will get more into in a bit. In the shop, we take a red 3 because we can strength it into a 4 later, and as we hit the club, we are sitting at well over $100. Not bad at all. In this run, we do want to farm eventual 6s, and again, that is something we can go into further down the line. Duo makes its return, because everything we do will involve pairs at minimum, and it's about time for us to enter our first spectral chain. Sigil moves things over to hearts, a trend which you will be seeing a lot in this run. We can pick off a few unneeded cards, and Grim allows us to shuffle in a few aces. In the last spectral of the chain, we can steal that red 3, and though we don't need it, a talisman on the king. With these powers combined, the water doesn't stand a chance in hell. Welcome to Ante 6. We are moving right along. This Ante gives us a lot of good stuff to play with. 2 additional red cards, the Hack Joker, a Diet Cola double tag, and our blueprint from the previous run. Combined with some extra skips, we are looking at another 4 spectral packs. So what you need to know for this set are that we strengthen the 3s, polychrome a 4, and then immolate twice in order to clear unneeded cards from the deck. This puts us in a much better position going up against the Serpent. The key difference in this run compared to the original is that the polychrome 4 is going to need a red tag. 5 of a kind may be decently strong, though it is nothing unless it re-triggers on both polychrome and glass. We still need red steals, though not as many as before. The needle has given us a bit of trouble before, though with the power of red steals, we are looking safe enough on white stake. And finally, we hit Ante 8. Let us grab an extra hand size, then roll a bit in the shop, where Troubadour gives us an additional 2 on top of that. There's even a negative bowl if you really dig deep enough. Just before the bell, our double tags grant an astonishing 5 Mega Arcana packs. There are a ton of steps which need to be done in perfect order, though once it's all done, I think you are going to appreciate it. And we're back. This is our loadout going into the bell, and you can see 2 major things about it. A total of 9 4s, mostly red steel or polychrome, as well as a total of 7 6s. No, not the meme, shut up. This allows us to finish the base run with a respectable score of 500,000, and it sets us up for some very intense post-game plays once we finally start the endless mode. In the post-game, the first thing we need is to glass one of the polychromes. Shuffling spectrals is also helpful, everything to prep for what comes next. In the next shop, we find our first purple seal. Farming tarot cards has literally never been easier. We'll be taking our non-glass polychromes and turning them into polysteel. That way we can choose whether to play them or hold them, depending on the situation. This shop is an important one because after some rerolls, we can finally wave goodbye to red card in favor of dusk. Ante 10 starts with a bit of rinse and repeat gameplay, though the next shop will be the most important one of the entire run. If you were wondering what all those sixes were for, Sixth Sense is the answer, and I think you know what happens next. That's right, we can finally tag our polychrome glass 4. We are officially ready to take this seed to the ultimate limit. The Psychic prevents us from going too crazy, though our loadout will nonetheless make short work of this boss. Antes 11 and 12 are both incredibly straightforward. Our goal is to farm as much poly glass as we can, while simultaneously clearing out any cards we do not need. Feel free to sit back and enjoy the fireworks. This emulate is very useful because there will be one more round of spectral boosters, so let's just hold on to it for now. And with the flint taken care of, it is time for a small break. Now, I need to level with y'all. When I did this run the first time, Ante 13 did not record. I had to go back and redo the entire seed from this point, meaning there were deviations from the spreadsheet that I just had to roll with. I am not perfect. So as we go into Ante 13, our deck looks a little different, fewer polysteel, but a lot more red poly glass. 17 fours is pretty awesome, but we still have a bit of time to truly optimize the build. Look at all those spectrals, holy frick. Of the half dozen we just unlocked, we only really need 3 of them. One will give us a polysteel red tag, and the other 2 will turn our entire deck into hearts. And there we go. The deck is absolutely jam-packed. There is literally nothing that can stop us now. Welcome to our final stop on this Balatro seeded run, our final shop. Let us prune any non-4s, and we need just one more joker. No, not that one. Give me a minute. Well, well, well. Look who finally decided to show up. And with a deck of all polychrome glass and red steel 4s, this final round will be an actual channel record. Send it. Game, set, match. That is over 10 quintillion points. Barring a plasma run, that is probably as far as I will ever personally go. So, what are we left with? This took multiple days just to put together, from making the spreadsheet to doing multiple takes of the run. The only frustration I have personally is that if you make a single mistake, a misclick, what have you, you often have to start over, and when it's a 40-minute run each time, that is going to destroy your sanity. As much as I love the game, I don't think I can stomach doing another endless run for as long as I am a creator. It is just too much mental processing power, and I just cannot do it. That said, I do want to bring 8 Ante standard runs back to the channel at some point. You may see a few as we go about the year, maybe. Anyway, if you liked this video, be sure to leave a like and a comment, and maybe tell your friends about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next videos.